Вот сколько я себя помню, я всегда рисовала.
Наша робота у співавторстві, вона була, власне кажучи, питанням часу. Ми звичайні люди в надзвичайній ситуації. В Україні це війна професійних нападників проти захисників-аматорів.
Прилетіли. Вот і ще летять.
Серед іншого письменників, музикантів, вчителів, художників. Вони мають бути навчені настільки добре, настільки це можливо у цих умовах.
По ній коротку очередь. Туду! Туду!
Коли вони стирають цих людей, вони стирають Україну. Спротив злу має бути безкомпромісним.
Тримайся, друже, заберемо тебе зараз. Держись, котик. Все будет хорошо, мы тебя вывезем.
Історії, що ми їх розповідаємо через мистецтво, це теж наш спротив.
Самые отвратительные моменты войны будет не лишним просто улыбнуться.
Людей не так, щоб складно налякати, але важко заборонити їм життя. Україна як порцеляна, яку легко розбити та неможливо знищити.
Boom! There you go. That was the trailer for Porcelain War. Available in select markets right now. Check your local cinemas to see if it's playing. But when and if you get the chance, you're going to be inspired, amazed, scared, all the things. There's a lot of emotions with this film, but it's so very important. I am honored to speak with a pair of the directors and the star, some of the subjects of this film. I'm Kuya, this Nerds Rule the World. Joining me is director Brendan Bellomo, as well as fellow director and subject of the film, Slava Leontyev. Thank you both for your time. Again, it is an honor to speak with you both. How are you today?
Likewise, we're doing well, and we're just so happy to be here with you. Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having us.
Definitely. So I had the honor of checking out this film. I know it recently played here in the Washington, D.C. area where I am based, and I know it's going to hit with a lot of people because a lot of us have been very concerned with the war over in Ukraine. You know, it's been part of, sadly, of life in recent years and still not settled. So thank you for this. And I know the importance of this in a lot of ways is so we can prevent, hopefully see an end to this and hopefully prevent future events like this happening. If I could start with you, Brendan, as the director, along with Slava, I know you both are co-directors on this, the desire to make this documentary, which is just so powerful and because a lot of it is real footage in you know that a lot of everyone filmed themselves, and I'm amazed and scared all at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, from the very beginning of the conflict, you know, Slava, who he and I had connected years earlier as one of our producers, actually grew up under Russian oppression in communist Poland. And she discovered Anya and Slava's work, and it reminded her so deeply of her home. She shared it with me. I was amazed with it. And the four of us, actually, as two artistic couples, Anya and Slava, who make porcelain figurines in Ukraine, and Aniela and I here in Los Angeles, as filmmakers, we wanted to collaborate on an animation project. And then Russia invaded. And we were so concerned about Anya and Slava. We called them up. Slava, you know, I asked, are you going to leave? What's happening? And he said, no, we're going to stay. We're going to keep making our art at night. And I said, what are you doing in the day? And he said, I'm in the Ukrainian Special Forces. I'm teaching everyday people, peaceful people, to fight back. And I thought, this is a remarkable, remarkable story the world needs to see. There's so much important storytelling from mainstream media and Western news, but it is a very incomplete picture. you need to see the emotional truth from within. And so we wanted to bring cameras into Ukraine, and we were able to bring a camera in along with medical supplies. And at the time, we were separated by 6,000 miles. We didn't speak the same language. You'll hear Slava's English has gotten to be amazing, but at the time, we could only work with an interpreter. And, we were separated by the largest conflict in Europe since World War II. But what happened is this: we were working together on Zoom, and we were trying to do this with the translator, but we got so frustrated, we started drawing, and these drawings became storyboards. We shared paint, cinema that we loved, and we realized we were fluent in visual art, and that's what brought us together to share this story with the world. They risked their lives to capture this, and we sent 15 cameras into Ukraine. They captured over 500 hours of footage. Not only Slava, but our cinematographer Andrey, who's an oil painter. He has never used a camera before. The members of Slava's unit, they're doctors and home contractors. They trained themselves to become soldiers, and they brought cameras to the front line as well.
Amazing. Slava, if you could add to that. And it is truly an honor to speak with you. Your wife, the story, please, thank you for opening of yourselves, sharing your story, along with the cameraman that we get to see his children at the end of the film. Sorry for spoilers there, but, it's all, this is a documentary of how important this thing is. And it's an honor to speak with you. And I would love an update as well with how you are.
For us, it was amazing opportunity to share our experience, as artists and as soldiers, and all my friends, regular people who came to army as volunteers. And it was, from the very beginning, we understood what we will do. For us, as artists, it was completely clear. Thanks to bravery of reporters, we have enough devastation in our news. And all devastation looks the same. All this crumbled building looks the same. And we wanted to show something different. We wanted to show beauty of people and humanity and culture, as many culture as we can, because our culture is not only source of our resilience and one of the most important way of our resistance. Culture is also under pressure because culture is main target of this, and not only this aggression, totalitarian government trying to take away our free choice how to think and how to create. And because this Ukrainian culture now is in rubble, because so we lose our museums, they were destroyed since the start of big war. Our universities are most important. We lose so many people who contribute culture, and nobody can bring these people back to life. And it's our responsibility now to make something new, to bring in this world something new. And because of this, we were focused on art, and my unit completely supported us, because for these people, regular people who trying to save their state of mind what they have before the war, it's so important to build new culture, to build new future of Ukraine.
Amazing.
Another factor with this is, this story takes place within the borders of Ukraine, but as Slava talks about, the front line for democracy and freedom extends around the world. It's at risk now more than ever, and they're fighting not only for their future, for their home and their identity, but for all of us to maintain the right balance in the world. And they're doing this by creating something. If you look at war and peace is not the opposite of war. Creativity is what can be restorative. And they're bringing this message of hope. This film is focused on beauty and focused on art. It's not what you expect from a war film. It's about our humanity.
Yeah.
I'm
sorry.
Because this hope is not about Ukraine and the Ukrainians only. It's about all of us.
Definitely. I have to tell you, it was heartbreaking, but also inspiring. As an artist myself, as like you both, the words, just everything that you were experiencing was so profound and relatable, and just, it really touched me. And I just want to thank you for sharing of yourselves and everyone on your team. As an artist, I think a lot of us know, and it's cemented. I don't know who told me this or where I've heard it, but as artists, it's always been said that our existence is also our resistance. And I'm probably saying that wrong, but I never felt that more than I have with watching this film. And you and everyone that you Slava and your team, everyone, I just was praying and just hoping all for the best. I'm like, please don't tell me someone's gonna die at the end of this. But it just made me like so mad at the world and how war happens and just what we can do. If I can take it back to you, Brendan, thank you again for teaming with Slava. I can only imagine making this film, and you said you spoke through art and you sent over cameras. How long did it take to make this film with all of that?
It's a great and important question, and it took an enormous team of people. I mean, my background is in narrative filmmaking. I've never made any documentary before, and so we were really, really lucky to work over a span of nearly 2 years to tell this story. Normally in a documentary, you would film, you would then edit, you would then do post-production and animation and music and everything. We didn't have that luxury. We decided this is such an urgent issue. We were going to film and edit and do everything at the same time. And so we worked all through 2023. I think I took 5 days off during that whole year. It was about 7 days a week, almost 24 hours a day. We were working because it was an international collaboration. We worked with translators, assistant editors, sound team in Sydney, Australia, with our partner production company, Songbird Studios. We were working on animation in Poland. We were across the United States, and it was, we were lucky to team up with some really veteran documentary filmmakers to bring this all together. But it was an enormous challenge. And in that challenge, we really felt the responsibility to safeguard everybody who was participating, who were risking their lives to share their truth. So we made sure the footage was encrypted. It was stored on firewalled servers. We worked with ex-Homeland Security experts and investigative journalists, fact checkers to verify everything. It was a very rigorous effort because it's an act of journalistic bravery to record anything in a war zone, let alone your own story.
Definitely. Slava, again, I know you're still in this right now. Now that it's final and it's now showing, how do you feel about this product that you've participated in along with your wife and so many of your team? Have they seen it? I'm curious, like an update of where it stands and now that this is out there to the world, sharing what you all are experiencing right now.
Thank you so much for this question. About our unit and people who, of course, I all time I connected to my friends, and we are so lucky because everyone in my unit survived so far. It's just miracle because they have horrible battle after we filmed this. And Andrey, our cinematographer, he's still in Kharkiv, and his family is in safety in Luxembourg, but this family is still broken apart because this war, like millions of Ukrainian families, it's completely heartbreaking situation. But we have a dream. Probably he can visit United States for his nomination from Cinematography Associate. Nothing ended. We're here to support our movie. It's our responsibility here and now, but we are also broken apart, and half of us is in Ukraine, and I don't know where is my 70%, where is my 30% here or there. But we focused on our everyday challenge during this war in Ukraine or here.
Thank you, Slava. The film's out there, and people are now going to witness it and be devastated and also inspired and educated and are going to want to do something. What are you telling people? If I can go back to you both to help close this out because of time. What do you hope people take from this film, and how can people do anything to show their support for you all? Brendan.
I mean, certainly there are so many amazing resources to help Ukraine. You know, on porcelainwar.com, you can see where the film is showing. You can witness their story. There's organizations there to help support. And I think the most important thing is to realize that you can make a difference. You know, as a part of bringing cameras into Ukraine, we were able to bring them along with medical supplies, and people were just buying something on Amazon, a tourniquet or a med kit. It would go into a duffel bag, but it would end up in someone's arms and it might save their life. And that's, you know, you can, even from the other side of the world, you can change the course of somebody's family, their history, the future. So I think you have to remember you have power.
For me, as artist, my duty is to bring the audience hope and inspiration. And I hope our movie is a story of success, because everyday people are able to resist, are able to defend their independence, develop culture, and keep humanity, even in darkest of times. Main message of our movie is resistance is possible in any situation for everyone.
Wow. I am so honored to speak with you both. Thank you, Brendan and Slava, for putting together this most important piece of work. I hope we all can learn from it. And I hope for change in Ukraine, and I hope for just everyone on your team, Slava. Just it was heartbreaking, and I have nothing but my thoughts for you all. Your wife is such a brilliant. You both are amazing artists. Like, I want to purchase a piece of Anya's and have on my. These are amazing, by the way. I love them, and they're so cute. Yeah, just my heart and my thoughts and prayers are with you and everyone over there. And I thank you for this. And hopefully we can all learn. I'm an empath, so I have all the emotions right now. And I'm just so thankful for you both. Everybody, Brendan Bellomo, Slava Leontyev, Porcelain War, look, I'll have the links in the description below. If it's playing in your area, please go see it. Once it starts streaming, please watch it. Show your friends and family. Let's make a difference. Our existence is our resistance, y'all. Thank you both so much, so very much. I'm Kuya P. This is Nerds Rule the World. Gentlemen, thank you. And we'll get rocking. All right, here we go. In a 1, 2, 3.
Pleasure chatting with you. Love to all my nerds who rule the world.
Yeah. Nerds rule the world.
Yes, we do.
Thanks. Nerds rule the world. Thank you.
I love the nerds ruling the world. So more power to you.
Patrick, what up, man? And yes, they do. Nerds rule the world, kid.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Awesome. Kuya P, nerds rule the world. Hello.
Yes, they do.
Yes.
Oh,
nerds rule the world.
I got.
It's in the title of your show, like nerds rule the world. Like, I want more Black weirdos on screen, and I don't feel like we ever get to see that very much.
Thank you so much. Nerds do rule the world.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, nerds rule.
Love it.
It's your boy Kuya P, nerds rule the world. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you.
Do. They rule the world, all right.
Yes. Take care, Tony. Thank you, guys.